Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Fucking with that music. A nigga been just trying to, open my craft up, you know what I'm saying? Just stop being boxed in and doing the same type of music that a nigga come from, you know what I'm saying?
Which is what?
Trap rap, you know what I'm saying? Shooting shit up, all that shit. Nigga really come from that though. We really, nigga been in the streets.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah. So, Young Blaze, we out here. We in Houston, Texas right now.
Man, like a motherfucker.
Why they call you Feng Shui Daddy?
Man, cause it's in the atmosphere, man, and I'm super nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with this shit right now.
You did say that. Feng Shui.
It's super nasty.
Yeah. Let me. I got you a question real quick.
No, yeah.
All right. Take me to the track back then. You know what I'm saying? I know it's probably when songs go viral and shit, people will make it be like, man, that ain't nothing. I don't know how that went viral. We got hella shit.
Yeah.
So when y'all was wanting to making that track, like, what was the feel on it? Like, was y'all expecting, like, you know what, this gonna be the one that we?
I mean, me and Lane been doing this shit for a minute. Like, me and him, we come from the same corner. You know what I'm saying? So the chemistry there. You know what I'm saying? So we been cooking shit up. So it's regular. Like when we went in that bitch, a nigga just was going in that bitch to cook. But when we left up out that bitch, I just knew that bitch was gonna be like just the sound of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I made a meme to that hoe. To y'all track.
Man, that bitch just had a different sound, and I was like, man, that bitch catchy. I know they gonna fuck with it. Then it's some city shit because that's the Mike Jones back then.
They didn't want me.
You know what I'm saying? So it only made sense.
Yep.
Y'all killed it though.
Yeah, man. That's
so
one of my favorite songs.
Nah, mine too. How many people on that track? I don't even know how many people on there.
It's 4 people on there. It's me, Fast Lane, J Stead, and Team Stacks Keys. And shout out to Team Stacks Keys, J Stead, man, OTB Lane, you know what I'm saying? North Afghanistan, OSC shit, man. Y'all know we coming, man.
Straight up. So
we do this shit for the North.
What is North Afghanistan for the people who don't know?
I mean, shit, it's the North side. When you come to the North side, you in North Afghanistan, you know what I'm saying?
Like
it's a lot of, man.
Unity, Northside Unity type?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just one-sided, you know what I'm saying?
Northside big shit.
Man, you got Fifth Ward, Acres Home, Greens Point, Studewood, you know what I'm saying? Homestead. It's a lot of people, bro.
Fifth Ward.
Everybody that's linked in. All that's the North. Then you got, even over this way, you know what I'm saying? Coming towards 249, 1960, this still considered the North.
Wow. So how was it like for you growing up in North Afghanistan?
Man, shit, hard. Especially coming from where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Being young too, no father figure. Nigga, the streets was always open. You know what I'm saying? Mama trying to work and feed a nigga, make ends meet. So shit, the streets was always right there. So
when did you turn to music?
Man, I think music just in us, bro. Like on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we grow up on, listening to. Even grandma, mama and them, that shit in us. So just growing, I ain't know that was gonna be a nigga like profession.
When did you realize it though?
I think I was like 24, bro. 24. When I knew that this is what I want to do seriously,
no games played. You remember the moment?
I remember the exact moment. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was put in a situation to where it was like, shit, either see where your career gonna go. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't rocking, see where your career gonna go. And I just took that and I ran with it. Like, I don't feel like I can be boxed in, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you keep going first. You know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit, bro.
So what was that moment or what song that you think that made the city like, all right, that's for real. You for real out here.
Man, That Chick. It's a song called That Chick, and it's still the nasty shit in the city, and I stand on that. That's the hardest song in this city right now.
It was on the radio?
Man, it touched the radio, but I mean, far as we ain't know nothing about the business.
Yeah.
So, just being on some streets, turning the streets up, catching the buzz, that song right there was what did it. You know what I'm saying? Off the Sticks and Fish mixtape. Shout out EMG Santana, man. That's my motherfucking brother, you know what I'm saying?
My bad. But go back to when you was 24, when you was like, I was stuck in the situation. It's a situation you can't really mention.
I'd rather not,
Okay.
you know.
And
But at the same time, you know, it's still love though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just being a young nigga trying to chase his dreams, like I say, a nigga don't want to feel boxed in. You know what I'm saying? And I always been a supporter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come from being on the front, you know what I'm saying, front line niggas and shit. I always played the backfield, you know what I'm saying? So when a nigga time came, shit, it was that time, you know. God showed me all the signs.
And do you have anybody like that influence you, motivate you to keep going?
I ain't gonna lie, like that nigga Gates.
Sean,
That's one
all
of the
y'all
biggest.
all y'all got that ideology of Kevin Gates, like on some deep thinking mental shit.
Man, that's big bro, like that's really big bro. Like I met that nigga like damn 10 years ago. And when I first met dude, it was just always genuine. We clicked off the muscle. And ever since then, you know, he been a nigga mentor in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Guide a nigga, show a nigga the ropes. Like even just the professionalism, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that be doing the music, everybody expect to do certain type of shit in the game, but they don't even take heed to the professionalism on how to move and how you supposed to be doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being a rapper, it's deeper than just rapping, bro. Cause
You got a track with Kevin Gates?
I got 2 tracks with him.
You got 2 tracks with Kevin Gates?
Yeah,
like how did all that come about?
Man, this shit crazy, man. Like, we was in the studio, you know what I'm saying? It was like 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks before we even really met, dude. One of our partners came in the studio and was like, man, this nigga from Louisiana, he finna pop. You know what I'm saying? They let us check some of his music out. But he was really on the reggae shit. You know, that was new. And that was new to me.
Dreads and shit.
That was new to me. I ain't really never heard nobody do no real talk. I ain't never heard nobody do no reggae shit, so I wasn't really just tapped in all the way. But then like 2 weeks later, that nigga ended up being in our studio. One of my partners was like, hey, say you Kevin Gates? And they was like, yeah, I'm Gates. You know what I'm saying? It just was genuine. A nigga came in
had
his
a mouth full of diamonds though.
And then I seen that nigga come from the mud, man.
He really did.
Man, I seen dude come from the mud. And that's why he deserved to be where he at right now. Because he really grind for it when no handouts given. You know what I'm saying? That's why a nigga gotta respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a real hustle. That nigga ain't from down here. He came and made his mark, though. Yeah. But he didn't do it like just off the dribble. It took time. You know what I'm saying? I was in school. I went to Grambling in Louisiana, so when I was coming up, Kevin Gates was making a name. They was like, man, this nigga Kevin Gates, bro.
And it's crazy.
This when Boosie had just went to jail. They was like, yo, this nigga Kevin Gates is coming, bro.
But by the time y'all caught on to it, like I'm from Louisiana, we
been on him.
We been jamming Gates. He just when he figured out like I gotta get out the boot and start reaching out to other people, and like everybody else start hearing how good he was, and it's like,
yeah, that nigga that hard too. I caught up with him 2010, you know what I'm saying? 2011. 2009 is when I went to school in Louisiana in 09. Yeah. I was calling myself Kevin Gates because Flip used to call himself. Flip used to call himself Flip Gates, and I'm nigga, I'm Kev Gates, nigga. No bullshit. It's already a Kev Gates. I was like, what? Yeah. It's like, yeah, nigga. I was like, nigga, so what? Still Kev Gates. No bullshit. And then they played this track. I was like, nah, he can have it.
Well, I know yesterday we had a conversation prior to this, and you was just saying like, man, like I put so much time in and work into this stuff. Go into that, man.
Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, like shit. Like from rock movement, you know what I'm saying? This a movement. Me and Fast Lane, we was in it together. That's the block, you know what I'm saying? That's where nigga come from, T-Well. You know what I'm saying? That was where this shit started at, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't had no real like business mind frame to the music. Only thing a nigga knew was like
how to make it.
Shit, we got a movement because it strength in numbers, you know what I'm saying? So we had a movement. Only thing we was doing was moving. People was catching on to it. Then we had a song called Bitch I Lay Pipe, Fish Scale shit. That bitch went viral. You know what I'm saying? Especially around the city. And you know, we were dropping little tapes, steady dropping tapes.
A lot of Northside shit like popping. Like I don't know what's up with the Southside.
I mean,
there's a lot of like I heard some other Northside shit. Cause I was what I heard, fam. It was years ago though. My bad. It was some years ago, but the unity in the North Side, like y'all really rock with each other hard. I mean, it don't seem like if coming from the South Side.
That shit just started, cause nigga, you gotta come back to like when all these groups of niggas they had their own movements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I heard about North Afghanistan like years ago, bro. Like back when the Sauce Twins was. I heard about North Afghanistan before that.
See, they were screaming it like the North Side Baghdad.
Okay, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. See, that was Lil Roger and them.
Okay, North Side Baghdad. That's what it was.
Them. Yeah. They were calling the North Side Baghdad. See, the Afghanistan shit came later when we just, you know, we decided to bring everybody to the table.
Okay.
Not just thinking about our side of the, our side of the field.
Yeah.
Cause it ain't just us out here. You know what I'm saying? Once we did that, that just showed the support system. Yeah. Everybody started supporting it because it ain't just us, you know what I'm saying?
It's everybody.
It's everybody.
And like I said earlier, I feel like right now at this moment, like Houston is coming back, especially with the lineup you named, you yourself, OTB Pass name, and I want to say too, I don't know if he included, but Stunner Bam, I was with him.
Yeah, we rock with Stunner Bam. Shout out to Third Ward, shout out to the ghetto, man. We respect the ghetto, man.
Something is coming. Like, you know, at one point, like, Dallas had their time, Atlanta got their time right now, whatever. Like, and then Houston, it was Slim Thug, Comedian, now Mike Jones.
But even then, that was all North Side.
Yeah, but during that time, but after, you know, South Twins came, they had their little movement, and now it's like all this talent is now just popping up. Like,
so, I mean, some of the people that's really on the scene now, they been there, they just been grinding, you know what I'm saying?
Especially Stunner Bam.
And shout out to everybody grinding too, man, because like I say, it's a lot of people that's just finally starting to get the recognition they deserve, you know what I'm saying? Niggas been doing their thing.
And you mentioned that, you said a song, I guess one song that got on the radio and you was like, I finally got my little recognition.
I did a song with Mike Prince called I Do This.
You did that song?
That's me. That's me on the hood.
I do this.
That's me on that hood.
I hollered at Mike Prince when he first dropped the track. I did some work with him.
Yeah.
With the blog and shit. And I didn't know that was you.
Man, yeah, man. You know how that shit go, man. When you don't know the game, you don't know how the shit really, how the shit really work. Not saying no flaws in his game. But shit, that's just on my part, cause nigga know the business, nigga ain't have his shit straight.
Paperwork right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit.
But you ain't even know he was coming like that.
Hell nah. Cause a nigga only know about the music, you know what I'm saying? It just was only do the music, bitch. We trying to turn up on the music. But see, now when you start figuring out it's a business to this shit, man, you can't just be just dropping shit.
How much easier has it been now that you kind of know a little bit about the business, or has it been easy?
I mean, shit, new level. It's new shit you learn every day about the business anyway. But just to say, like, since I really caught on to the game, I mean, it just made it easier for me because now I know exactly what to do.
You know, you get money from your shit.
A nigga ain't gonna phone.
You getting bucks. I've been seeing the flyers. Blaze hosting this, hosting that. I know all of them ain't off the love.
Hell nah.
But so you put in your time and your work. It's about time.
Hell nah.
Like a motherfucker. Cause like I say, shit. Once you grind hard, bro, ain't nothing given, man. Once you grind for what you work, can't nobody tell you nothing. Nigga, you know you deserve it, especially when you put the work in and you keeping God first. That's really the main thing. Like, keep God first. Keep him in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing move without God, bro.
You right about that.
Nothing. Like, I don't give a fuck what we do in life. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. And a nigga don't be taking heed to that until, like, shit be taken away from him. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get in that trouble. It's hard to get out of it. And that's when you start seeing the things that you really need to pay attention to and focus on, because them might be the things that help you get to where you need to go.
You right about that.
Like, real talk, man. Because, like I say, it wasn't until a nigga started catching these cases and, you know what I'm saying, getting in trouble to like, damn, the music really kept a nigga about this shit.
The same thing with me, fam. The
music kept a nigga out there because we being so productive.
I didn't have to turn back to music plenty time. Music journalism though, not even laying a track down.
Yeah. For real, man. But that shit play hand in hand.
Nah, I do.
It really do.
You know what I'm saying? Because just like you doing your job now. Nigga, That's a job.
Yeah, nigga, I could be doing
Nigga,
something else.
That shit ain't easy.
It is
It's
not.
gonna come
It's
hard.
really not. It's really not. I be telling people like Kev talking about it, but I'm like, people. I'm from Nags. I'm from Louisiana, and like I've been doing this stuff. I'm like,
Man, shout out to Track Boy, man. Track Boy ENT, man. I fuck with Natives, man. Shout out to Lil Ricky, man.
Yeah.
Sunny Blaze Promotions,
like this
man.
Yeah, they gonna love it.
For
They in
real,
Dallas right
man.
now shooting the video.
And when you wanna know something, I ain't even never met Track Boy ENT.
Oh, they solid.
Never met them.
Yeah.
But nigga, we been hearing about them boys for years.
Yeah.
For real?
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause like our people from Negatives, you know what I'm saying? Lil Ricky from Negatives, he been thugging with them.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing but love. It just, I hate that it be taking so much time to get to it, but
it's
at
still
the
there,
end
though.
of the day,
Whenever you get to it.
it's just perfect timing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta grind it out and figure out where they going with their shit. Know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, when you first start doing this shit, you ain't got no sense of direction. You just going with what you know. You going with what you see too. But once you start tapping into what's actually going on, and you know exactly what you want to do.
But sometimes that's how you gotta start off like that, because you can have a plan laid out. It's like sometimes I can have an interview structured.
Right.
But a question might take it that way. You just don't know. But see, if you start off like everywhere, and once something get out of hand,
You gotta
gonna
stay
know
on
how
that
to get.
line though. Once you find that line,
Once
you
you
gotta
find
stay
it,
there.
but when you find that line and something else happen, you can
gotta
always get back
yeah,
on
you
the
gotta
line.
get back to that line.
So all of it play a part into each other. You know what I'm saying?
Like
all
a
of it.
motherfucker.
So